Enter, children. Yes, yes, you there. Come on in. What a wonderful surprise. I am the great King Nebuchadnezzar, ruler of the Babylonian Empire and faithful servant to Marduk, god of Babylon. Well, at least I was up until a couple of minutes ago, when Belteshazzar explained my dream to me. Oh, right. You probably know him as Daniel. You know something? I just can't figure out how Daniel's God knew what I was thinking before I fell asleep. How did he know I was wondering what was going to become of my faithful Babylon? How could he know my thoughts? At this point, I can't say I fully believe in this Hebrew God, but I'm definitely convinced that Daniel is the wisest of all, and that his God is a God of gods and Lord of kings, so I want to keep him around. I've just appointed Daniel as ruler in Babylon. Hey, do you want to know what my dream was? Okay, I'll tell you. I saw an image of a man so tall that it touched the heavens. It was divided into 5 parts. The head of the purest gold. The shoulders, chest, and arms were made of silver. The hips were brass. The legs of iron, and the feet were of iron and clay, which is a strange combination if you ask me. Then, as I was admiring this grand image, a stone came from nowhere and hit the statue's feet, smashing the whole thing to dust. The winds blew, and everything was gone. It thus just vanished into thin air. But suddenly, that stone grew up into something more beautiful than I had ever seen before. Daniel told me that this statue is a timeline going from my kingdom down to the end of time. Each metal represents a different kingdom. Babylon, my Babylon, is the head of gold and the starting point of this prophetic line. Well, of course, that makes perfect sense. Just as gold is the most precious of all metals, Babylon is the most majestic of all kingdoms. How did Daniel say that Isaiah described my Babylon? I think he said it was the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency. Well, he's right. Babylon has a long and glorious history, reaching back more than 1,200 years from my time. Why, this empire started with a grandson of Noah, that mighty hunter Nimrod, who settled in the land of Shinar and helped build the Tower of Babel. We've had many powerful kings, like wise Hammurabi, who organized all the Babylonian laws. But we've also had many powerful enemies, like the Assyrians and the Chaldeans, who conquered Babylon and made us their servants. Now, since I've been king, we're the ones doing the conquering. Thanks to me, we are living in our golden age. I am a warrior, and I have conquered many of the city-states of Mesopotamia. My Babylon is the greatest of them all in culture, education, and wealth. Oh yes, we have lots of gold. Why, even the priests in my temples wear robes that are interwoven with golden threads. You know, even that Hebrew prophet, Jeremiah, I think his name is, said that my kingdom is like a golden cup. What can I say? We have everything we need: food, water, protection. After all, my father, Nabopolassar, threw off the Assyrians and built up Babylon like a fortress. Ha! These walls are so thick that 2 chariots can race around the top with plenty of room on each side, and our heavy brass gates are so strong that no one can ever get through them. Ha ha! But Daniel also told me something troubling. He said that his God raised up Babylon for a reason, but that someday it will be overthrown and become the home of wild animals. Oh, I don't like that at all. What will become of my 2 palaces, my magnificent gardens, and my temples for Marduk? Will we really be conquered by an enemy kingdom? It's too sad to think about. You know, I've always believed that Babylon would last forever, and that's partly true. Babylon still lives in the hearts of those who are proud, those who oppose the God of Daniel and worship the gods of riches instead. That's why Babylon is mentioned in Revelation as a symbol of a system that takes the place of God on earth and deceives the entire world with its teachings. Jerusalem, on the other hand, is the symbol of God's people. I destroyed Jerusalem and its temple and took away the sacred things. I thought I was more powerful than the God of the Hebrews. Now, I'm learning that He's the greatest king ever. I ordered my servants to be killed because they couldn't teach me my dream. But Jesus gave His life for the human race, so we can gain eternal life. So kids, don't let yourself be ruined like the image in my dream. Build your life on the rock, on Jesus, and then the rock won't fall on you. Thanks for listening. You know, I've got a lot on my mind right now, and I need a moment alone. The guards will let you out. Guards!